So I guess we'll move on to Beep Beep, Blue Danube Waltz. Okay, this is our, we're eventually going to have a whole CD of classical music turned into kids' fun songs and activities. We're almost done with it, we just need the time to
Artwork's done.
tune it
I'm
up.
playing classical music, my kids are saying, that's boring.
This makes it fun.
Makes it interesting.
So this one is a sit-down song. You could do it a cappella. You could do it with the CD, I suppose. You know, I think it's more fun a cappella. And you can either just do it as a sit-down song with no, you know, with maybe using your hands like this, or you can pass out a fun prop for this is paper plates, or not paper plates. You know, you can use.
I have plastic plates that I use. I keep them at the little shop of stories. They're green plastic plates from IKEA, and
Use them as a steering wheel. It's kind of fun. So, but since we don't have any of those, well, we'll probably do. Well, let's do it. We'll pretend we got it. So, all right. So we're gonna do a song based on the Blue Danube Waltz by Strauss. This is in 3/4. It's a waltz. So we're gonna do like this. Everybody, start your engines. Go. And we're gonna teach you how to drive in traffic. So here you go. Repeat after me. Say beep 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 beep.
Beep, 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 beep.
Good. Now notice how I did. I said beep. Okay, let me try. I should have done it wrong the first time. Let me try this out. Everybody repeat after me. Beep, 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 beep.
Beep, 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 beep.
You got lucky. Okay, you did pretty good. You were a little bit lower. Notice how I went beep, 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 beep.
Beep, 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 beep.
I used my voice. I held out the notes just long enough to let you know where the rhythm was, and I went right when you're supposed to go. So beep, 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 beep.
Beep, 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 beep.
Subtle things like that are going to make it or break it, whether people all like participate with you or not. Like during a song or before, those little things make a huge difference. So really keep that in mind. And then what I'll do, I would have made sure I got my pitch ahead of time. I have the notes in C, and I'm able to count up from the B, but otherwise I could have actually played a C. There you go. So, all right, start your engines. Put on your seatbelt. Here we go. I'm driving my car. Beep, 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 beep. I have a loud horn. Beep, 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 beep. If you're in my way, beep, 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 beep. This is what I'll say. Beep, 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 beep. I honk when I drive. Beep, 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 beep. And when I arrive, beep, 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 beep. And then can you guess what a mess? We're at the wrong address. Beep, 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 beep. Oh no! We went to the wrong place, everybody. What are we going to do? We're running late now. How can we get there on time? Should we drive slower? Let's drive faster. All right, press turbocharge. Put on your helmets. Here we go. I'm driving my car. Beep, 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 beep. I have a loud horn. Beep, 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 beep. If you're in my way, beep, 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 beep. This is what I'll say. Beep, 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 beep. I honk when I talk. Beep, 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 beep. And when I arrive, beep, 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 beep. And then you come out of your house, and we take a Sunday drive. Beep, 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 beep. Now everyone repeat after me. Beep, 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 beep.
Beep, 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 beep.
Beep, 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 beep.
Beep, 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 beep.
Beep, 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 beep.
Beep, 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 beep.
Beep, beep, beep.
Beep, beep, beep.
Who wants to come sing with me?
Country.
Good judgment.
That's funny. So that's very common, especially, well, I mean, I know Coltrane, but okay. A lot of kids are going to not warm up to you right away. That's perfectly okay. Don't take it personally. Just, it's fine. Expect it, you know.
Is this based on Atlanta traffic?
Yes.
It might be worse than a beep beep sometimes.
That's right.
That's a great.
Beep.
that part.
Nice.
There have also been times when I've done this as a circle.
Oh yeah, you can
We'll do
stand up and
slow
walk
and
around.
Walking
faster.
around.
Yes.
Yes. Do we have that down there?
Yeah, I
as an
did write
alternate?
that as a
I
direction
think we
dance.
put that in because you recommended that last.
Yeah.
It was Marcia from Suzuki Village who recently came up with that idea. So.
It's a wonderful song. And then when you walk, if they can, you do it like a waltz beat. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. They may or may not do that, but it's fun to walk that way.
Mm-hmm. And notice once again, I had to slow everybody down.
Yeah.
Now, a very important thing is enthusiasm does not necessarily mean speed. That's a big thing to try to distinguish. You want to be excited, but you don't always want to be excited by speeding everything up. So it's a real common thing to slip into by accident. Of course, for the second time, you do want to speed up, and everything can go crazy, no problem. Now notice when I introduce the repeat after me, beep, 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 there's no pitch there. I think just enough people, this song is in the collective consciousness of people to where they'll just know the right pitches to sing because it just works, Driving my car, everybody goes beep, 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 beep. People just tend to get it because the song is just so classic, So you don't have to teach it. And of course, after week 1, when they have the CDs at home, they already know it just from listening to it. So it's just something to keep in mind there.
One thing I noticed is you changed one of the lines because it gets high, I think, in the actual da da da.
Oh yeah.
Da 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 da. And I guess you made it lower for it, make it easier.
Exactly, that's a good point. On the CD, you'll hear the orchestration does go up high, and the original piece goes and and then you come out of your house.
Oh, okay.
But that's way out of the range of what to expect from most adults or little kids. So we have the music doing that to stay authentic to the original piece. But we said, you come out of your house, and then the rest of it's the same. So it's just a subtle difference. We decided to simplify it for the sake of early childhood education.
And that's the only reason why we'll change classics.
Mm-hmm.
So you may find a few classics where we've changed some notes or some other elements of it, and 9 times out of 10 the reason is to keep it in a pitch range that the kids and parents can sing or something like that.
Yeah, and another point on that too, sometimes there's multiple versions of classic folk songs out there. We found that, 'cause we did a lot of research, we'd find 3 or 4 different melodies that are mostly the same, but just slightly different, and so we just had to choose the ones that we like best or that served our educational goals best. But we recommend, if you happen to know one of these songs, your own version that you've heard for years that's a little different than ours, we do recommend that you stick to ours because that's what the kids will be hearing on the CD. So sometimes it can throw you off to have to relearn a song you've known for years, but for the most part they're about the same, Any questions on that one?
Just one more thing about rhythm patterns.
Uh-huh.
You invited the kids to come up to your lap to do it. I find that they're shy and they don't usually want, even when they warm up to you, they don't always want to do that. I actually go to them. I go to each child in the circle, and I usually tap the rhythm on their little foot so they can also feel the rhythm.
Mm-hmm.
Because some of them are too young to really verbalize anything, and then you say, good listening, but I always tap the rhythm out on their little foot just so they can feel the rhythm in addition to hearing the rhythm. And then even whatever they do, if they mumble something or even if they don't say anything.
Or if the moms say it.
Yeah, the moms usually say it, and then it's like, oh, good job.
Yeah, I always like, oh, you sound just like your mommy. Or, I'll just say a good listening if that's what I did. And that's a really nice idea. I'm just going to quickly elaborate on that too. For young children, the toddlers, even Coltrane's age, it's nice to tell the parents that too. By the way, for those with really young toddlers, for the rhythm patterns, I recommend that every time we say something, you echo it by tapping them because they can feel better than they can hear at this age. And plus, it gives the parents some more validation that there's some reason for them to be in this class with a kid who's just sitting there going, ooh. It's nice to keep giving some of the ones with really young kids little tips and tricks to kind of let them know that it's helping their child.
And it's a subtle reminder that they're the principal music teacher anyway.
That's
Right.
true.
I'm
Good
sorry,
point.
it's a summer reminder of what?
That they're the principal music teacher in the child's life anyway.
That's true.
Mm-hmm. And you had something to say, Scott?
Yeah, on this particular song, you went into the rhythm pattern, but I don't remember you doing that on the other. Is there like a set of songs that you do all of them have rhythm patterns, and you just pick and choose whenever you want to incorporate the rhythm pattern with the song?
If you turn to the last section, turn to week 2 because I only have one of them in week 1, but you'll see that I have rhythm patterns and tonal patterns in all capitals, like there's rhythm patterns.
Okay,
and tonal
okay,
patterns, and I
okay.
put, like, you can say beep for that,
Okay.
when you can say
Okay.
bum bum bum
Okay.
for that one.
Okay.
So I specify it at each week. There are
Okay.
certain songs that typically you're gonna find the ones that don't have props lend themselves better because you want to go straight into it. And
Okay.
you don't want to take the time to put away the props and then do it because then
Okay.
they lose the association
Okay.
with the song.
What's B-O-M?
Bum.
Oh, just saying it.
Yes.
That's what I'm reading.
Yeah, exactly. So like, sometimes we like to, like if it's if you followed Old MacDonald or something, you might say, you know, ba 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 or something like that.
Okay.
Well, you wouldn't do this. Hey, my horn sounds like a sheep.
So what do you do for it? You do
Oh, just either you do ba ba ba, or you go ba 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 ba. You know, things you can do things like that, or moo moo moo. If it's you can use animal sounds. We find that's a lot more fun than just always. I won't get into all the theorists right now, but there are a lot of early childhood music education theorists who say that you should only use ba or bum for your rhythm and tonal patterns, because it is technically easier for a child to say ba or bum. Ba. It's the easiest syllable to say, and we agree that is the easiest one for them. But it's also just more fun and more creative to be able to tie in animal sounds and other sounds.
When you meet the purists who tell you it has to be ba or bum, you just say yes. You're right, it has to be all the time.
If you're doing a car song, it makes sense to say beep.
And it's fun. We find, and our belief is that children are gonna do their rhythm and tonal patterns more if they have a fun animal sound or a car beeping sound to do it. They're gonna associate it more with fun rather than just with this kind of clinical, sound to make.
And the technical term for that would be context.
Mhm.
It gives it context, and it also connects it more to the song.
A lot of this stuff parallels with teaching reading and stuff, so I can see where you can maybe even help struggling readers, kind of make those connections too.
We'd love to have that.
Yeah, it's nice. So on to Brahms' Lullaby. All right, it's sleepy time.